So today we are going to start like a Spring Boot application. So I will go through from initial, like how a Spring Boot application we have to start. So now you can see the Spring Boot is here, and I'm going to start a starter project here. So let me begin with a very simple Spring Boot application. So what you have to do, just you have to follow my instruction. So I'm going to write like my blog service, right? My blog service says okay. And so I will write programming shift, and yeah, and this will be com dot training. Okay, I'm going to give the name, and next we can give the latest version of we can say snapshot, right? So we can either pass this one, or anyone we can pass, right? So I can go with 4.2, and okay, and the rest of the things like Spring Boot dev tool we will use for the development purpose, and actually I'm going to add whatever the things you want to add, you can add, but let me remove this and let me add this one. And then we will use JPA repository, right? So these three. So I have added three dependency here, like DevTool, JPA and Wave, right? So let me create the first application, Spring Boot. So this is a very simple steps in a Spring, like in the Eclipse, to create a Spring Boot application. And what you have to do, you have to just follow the instruction that as I have did, right? So currently you can see here this is a very simple project, and nothing is there. And my if you have connected with the internet, so it is creating the application from the web, right? Okay, so let it download all the required jar that we have added, like JPA, data JPA, and Spring Web we have added. Those things will get added. Okay. Okay, so now we are okay to go. So now your folder is created here, and in the initial, now what you can see, this is a main program, main class from where the application will get started. So we have in the application, it is already annotated with the Spring Boot application. So this annotation is a combination of different like annotation. If you have already worked on the Spring framework, like component scan, it is a combination component scan, enable auto configuration, and in Spring Boot configuration. So these three are combination with a single one, that is a Spring Boot application, right? So when we are going to write at the rate Spring Boot application annotation over a class, so it means it a combination of component scan to filter the like package and all the classes from the package, and enable auto configuration and configuration classes, right? So as you can see here, so when we I'm going to just start the application, I'm going to give a very simple message here, like sysout I'm going to pass, and you can see like it is running or not. I am inside main. Okay, so let me run the program first. So I have let me run the application, Spring Boot application. Now virtual machine is going to be restart, so it will take some little time, it will take. So actually why this error is coming, because we have not it is saying that you want to add embedded h2 and those things, because we have added like pom.xml. Inside the pom.xml we have already added what we have added, JP we have added, right? This one we have added, and where we have added. So let me remove this for a meantime. Okay, and before we going to start the application, so we will add this later, and we will check the same things. So let me go here. Oh sorry, data I think we should not remove. Data we should not remove, only Spring data we have to remove. Yeah, so it will take some time to check the build. Yeah, now we have to restart the application. Let me go with start. Okay, so our application is already get started, and uh, all the package you can see by default what is the application we have. So we have Spring we have, and we have added dev tool inside that, and this is the package where we will put the static files and the template the related to the application. And application properties file is a place there we can add later in the next video we will add. And the pom.xml is a parent class of Spring Boot application, we can say parent application, where you can see the parent. What is the parent file? Parent file is a Spring Boot application, and we are inheriting this project into our application. So our application, my blog service, is a child of this application, a Spring Boot starter parent. So this is the parent project, and we are taking all these feature inside our own project as my blog service, right? So you can see our application name is my blog service, and group ID is this, and this group ID is like this, and yeah, so so we can say our application is this and its parents is this. Okay, so now it's okay, and we have given Java version as 1.8, and all the dependency we will going to add inside this. Okay, so by default we have a test, and we have added a Spring dev tool. You can add or you can remove also, but this is very good. We not need to be restart multiple time our application. So this is very good thing we can add, right? And the second thing is that this is the way we have added, so that our like API we can write. So let me go with a very simple API to create. So I'm going to create one controller here. Okay, okay, in the package level let me write controller as a package controller. Okay, and it's a block controller. I'm going to name block controller we are going to write, and yeah, we are okay. So we have block controller. I'm going to write a REST controller over this. So I have added one REST controller. I'm going to add a get mapping. So I'm going to design an API. That API will be look like how. So let's see. So we have a get mapping is there, get mapping, and the mapping is index. I'm going to check index file, and yeah, index is the login page, right? And so the method will be the public take a string, and the index method we can pass, and in the return what we will take, it will take like index, only we pass index page. Okay, nothing yeah, index data we are getting. Okay, let me yeah, so now see the server is already get started. If we comment this one and we will save, so the server will get started. Okay, why I have added DevTool, now you have understood. So no need to restart the server again and again. Let's see. I'm giving the console message. I am finding index data. Okay, I am finding index data. It will show. So now it will restart it again. Okay, so let me go to. So we have a local host here, and we are going to enter index now, right? Index. So now you can see what we have, the data, index data we have on the screen. Okay, and now you can check the console. What console is sending? I'm going to find the index data. This is a very simple project you can create into the Spring Boot application. Guys, if you have any doubt, please let me know, and from there we can go ahead and learn too much things. Okay,